Hey guys, in this video I will show you 5 really good stretches to open up your shoulders and your chest. So if you struggle from lower back pain or discomfort in your cobra pose, up dog pose, wheel pose, bridge pose, then this video is just for you. So all you need is a chair and a wall, and let's get started. In the first exercise, you're going to need a block or a book or anything that can keep your shoulders shoulder wide. So this one will be for your shoulders. Now we put the elbows onto the chair and we make sure that our knees are underneath our hips. Hip wide, okay? Shoulders are shoulder wide, and we take the block and we go right through our hands. So here is really important that you do not do a back bend. You tuck in your pelvis neutrally and you keep it there. And this is just for the shoulders. And you breathe. Deep breaths. Now we're going to work a little bit in movement. We do the same here. We take the block between our hands, elbows shoulder wide, knees under your hip bones. We go through our arms as low as we can go, but hold your pelvis strong. And now we do this, hold, and release. Flex, and extend to 90-degree position. And keep going. Next exercise, the second one, will be for your chest. So I put my arm here in 90-degree position. Still, my hips, my knees are underneath my hip bones, and I keep my pelvis in control. Now, I go as low as I can, here, and I stretch my arm. Now, keep your pelvis strong, and the straight arm goes through to the other side. If you can, you look up. And push and come up. Now let's go to the other side, 90 degrees. Keep your pelvis in control. I go lower. Stretch my arm to the side. And I go through. Now if it's not really comfortable for you to look up, you can always look in front of you. Now push and come up. Okay, still the second exercise. I cross my arms like this. And I stretch here. Keep your pelvis in control. And we come up. So, if you feel discomfort in these exercises, it means you stretched too much or you weren't warm enough. So, if you feel discomfort, next time you should warm up before you do this, and you should work with shoulder mobility exercises as well. It's not always about your flexibility, it's also about the stability as well. So if you feel discomfort in these exercises, it means you have to work on your stability and strengthening as well. So it doesn't mean you should not do these exercises, it means you should combine them with other exercises, probably. So a great way for a beginner to start their camel pose is sit it's come next to the wall. Your knees and your hip bones should be touching the wall, more or less. And take the chair quite close to you and feel if you can lie on the chair. And the chair, this thing is not between your shoulder blades, but it's a bit lower, so you feel the opening here, not here. So if the chair is this high as mine, I put it a little bit further and do like this. And then I reach. And I push myself towards the wall. Now here in camel pose, your neck is not relaxed. Don't do this. Your neck is in control. Your head goes a little bit back, but you're controlling this movement. Just look up and here. Now if you want to go a little bit deeper into this pose, you can put the chair further away, like this. And here. And you reach as low as you can reach, and you stretch here. The things I'm doing here, so you can understand how opening feels like. I'm working with my pelvis and my glutes by pushing myself into the wall here and holding my core really, really strong. And while I'm doing this, I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and opening up my chest. So that is what's happening in a camel pose. So if you want to try the camel pose, you can do it without the chair, but you have to be really aware of every movement here. You make your back straight, tuck in, hold strong, glutes are engaged, your knees are hip wide, and this is where you start to go into your camel pose. By pushing your elbows together and pushing your hips towards the wall here. If you want to go deeper, you can put your hands onto your legs or onto your heels here. But when you're here, you're pushing yourself towards the wall. Now, camel pose is really not an easy pose. So that's why I suggest if you're a beginner, start doing it with a chair, and afterwards you can do it without a chair. So the next exercise will be really, really comfortable if you do it right. So how to measure where to put your chair? I sit here and I touch the wall with my full feet, okay? And my chair, this part of the chair, has to be underneath your shoulder blades, right here, to feel the opening in your chest. So, I sit here, lay onto a chair, and try to put it right where I need it to be. And you have to feel the wall with the full foot on the wall. Now it's okay if you cannot touch with the heels in your wall, you can put your feet higher if you want. I put my hands like this. And before you go into a full stretch, you engage your feet, you engage your core, you open up your shoulders, and you begin to stretch here. Now you can switch and open up your shoulders here. And how to get down before. Release your arms, tucking your neck, hold chair, and slowly come out. Now the last exercise is going to be really deep. So you put the chair a little bit away from the wall so you can lie onto the chair and straighten your arms and touch the wall here. And probably if you're quite tight in your shoulders, you should find something to sit on, a block, 2 blocks, books. And now I put my upper back onto the chair. I straighten my arms, open up my fingers, shoulder wide, and start to push myself away from the wall. And while I'm doing this, I'm engaging my pelvis. My knees are hip wide, strong body, and lowering down my butt. And breathe deeply. Your head should be onto the chair, so it's relaxed. Remember, healthy range of motion is also about the strength in your joints, so you have to work on your mobility and stability as well. Remember to train safe, train smart, and see you next time. Bye!